Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the long-awaited return of one of Nintendo's most cult classic concepts, Kirby Air Riders on the Nintendo Switch 2. Yep, you heard that right. Kirby is back behind the handlebars, and this time HAL Laboratory is going all in with a full-scale modern racer. But does it finally give fans the sequel they've been begging for since the GameCube days? Let's find out. To appreciate what this new entry is trying to do, we need to rewind a bit. Back in 2003, yes, that long ago, Kirby Air Ride hit the GameCube with mixed reviews but a fiercely loyal following. Its streamlined controls, oddly deep mechanics, and legendary city trial mode turned it into a cult classic. The game never got a true sequel, until now. Kirby Air Riders arrives 22 years later, promising a full evolution of that core idea, built for the Switch 2's horsepower, new haptics, online infrastructure, and shiny 4K output. Let's talk about presentation first, because Kirby Air Riders is a stunner. HAL leaned heavily into the Switch 2's upgraded GPU, giving us buttery smooth 120 frames per second performance in both docked and handheld modes. The art direction is classic Kirby, soft, round, and possibly cheerful, but with a layer of visual polish that rivals Nintendo's best-looking titles. Particle effects explode across the screen, clouds puff realistically beyond your warp star, and the lighting on metallic surfaces looks surprisingly premium for a Kirby game. The sound design is equally on point. Fans will instantly recognize remixes of classic air ride tracks, now accompanied by a surprisingly dynamic audio mix that changes intensity based on your speed. And yes, the haptics are excellent. You can feel every drift, boost, and collision. Gameplay-wise, Air Riders sticks to the franchise's simple but deceptive deep control philosophy. Steering is still intentionally floaty, boosting still requires timing, and momentum management is everything. Newcomers can jump in instantly, but veterans will immediately start experimenting with drift lines, glide paths, and attack setups. The game introduces three main riding styles. Light Stars, super agile, easy to learn, perfect for beginners. Power Stars, heavy, tanky, and great for smashing opponents. And Technical Stars, which are tricky to master but capable of insane speed if you know what you're doing. Each style comes with unique abilities and stats, and HAL has done a great job making every ride feel distinct. Combat also gets a major upgrade. Instead of just items, characters now have ability-infused attacks, like Sword Kirby's Sweeping Slash or Bomb Kirby's Explosive Spin. These are on quick cooldown timers, which keeps the action fast without becoming chaotic. Track design is excellent, wide, vibrant, full of shortcuts and alternate routes that reward experimentation. Some tracks genuinely feel like Mario Kart meets F-Zero with a Kirby twist. Of course, we have to talk about City Trial, the mode that basically ensured the original cult status. And I'm happy to report it's not only back, but it's bigger than ever. City Trial is now a full open zone experience, closer to Kirby and the Forgotten Land than the simple sandbox from the GameCube. Players explore, find parts, fight for power-ups, and prepare for a final challenge. But now there are dynamic events like meteor storms, rogue mini-bosses, and time-limited treasure vaults. There's even a light progression system where you can unlock new star riders, cosmetics, and the ability upgrades by completing challenges. And yes, online City Trial works extremely well. I played several sessions with almost no lag, and the chaos scales beautifully with 16 players. HAL didn't just recreate the old formula here, they added some clever modern touches. New features include rider customization, skill loadouts, creator mode, local 4-player, and online cross-lobbies. And Switch 2's hardware gets the spotlight with hybrid gyro steering, HDR visuals, and adaptive haptics that let you feel different terrain types. As good as the game is, it's not perfect. Some of the technical stars feel borderline overpowered, especially in online races where veterans dominate new players. The story mode, while charming, is pretty short, taking around 3 to 4 hours to complete. It feels more like an extended tutorial than a fully fleshed out campaign. And although the online experience is mostly smooth, matchmaking can take a little while during off-peak hours. Not terrible, but noticeable. My only other complaint here really is that the game could benefit from a lot more cars, characters, and courses. There really aren't nearly as much as there needs to be, and I hope one day they'll add some downloadable content to expand the game. Ultimately, is Kirby Air Riders worth your time? Absolutely. This is the sequel fans have always wanted. Fast, fun, gorgeous, and delightfully chaotic. HAL managed to preserve what made the GameCube classic special, while modernizing it with smart upgrades and ambitious online features. If you love the original, this is an instant buy. If you're new to the series but enjoy arcade racers and Nintendo charm, you'll probably find a lot to love too. I'm giving Kirby Air Riders a 9 out of 10. A triumphant return to a classic formula with only a few small blemishes keeping it from perfection. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think of Kirby's new racing adventure, and if you've ever tried the technical stars yet, or if they terrify you as much as they do to me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.